Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Captain Quasar. Welcome back to another unofficial H3 waiting room. We have a few things to talk about today. Um, Not like anything really important. It's more just kind of a nice stroll down memory lane. We have some old H3 stuff, some new H3 stuff, but we're gonna start with the Reddit. That's where I always like to, because I like to destroy my brain. Hello, welcome everybody in. Hey, what's up, A? What's up, Maria? Hopping in chat too. Let's just hop over to this. Was something I saw just on my Reddit homepage, and it's from the Creator Clash Reddit, and it's LA Beast speaks on Creator Clash 3. This was the other headliner with Harley that was supposed to fight Harley, and he said, because someone commented on his video called "Drinking a 116-year-old bottle of Coca-Cola, Human Science." LA Beast. Someone commented, "I love the promo of a small card collector and no mention of Creator Clash. Damn, this event is in the dumpster." And LA Beast said, "It might be at this point. I believe it." But this is pretty interesting that LA Beast is, it looks like he's on his way out too. I'm surprised that he stayed after Harley left because I don't know. I feel like a lot of I would assume, happy Friday, everyone. I would assume that like, they joined Creator Clash because it was like, oh, it's creator based. It was made by iDubbbz, yada, yada, yada. But now that it's been, like, handed off, it's kind of gone through this, like, a few iterations. It's changed in different ways. I feel like they've probably felt a bit disconnected to it in general, and I'm surprised more people haven't dropped off, honestly. But this comes from Hassan and Nicholas Eats Oreos, as Hassan likes to. Absolutely bodied. Pixar, it didn't happen. Strikes again. Hassan responded to something Nikki D said, and he said, I don't know what the original tweet was. Maybe he was being like, "You should die, Hassan. You should," So we'll give Hassan his credit. But Hassan said, "I have no idea about anything you do other than the fact that you host a rape review show, love drama, and look like a rotund German boy who dropped his lollipop on the ground." And Nicholas Eat Oreos. I I don't want to keep calling him that because it's just such a stupid name. But I do find it funny that that's the name Hassan came up with. Not because it's like clever, it's just such a bad, like, it like it's like when Trump called Ron DeSantis Meatball Ron. It's funny because it makes absolutely no fucking sense. Like, it's just so dumb. It makes sense, it's just dumb. But Nicholas Diorio responds with, "Do you have any forensic evidence I host rape review?" What a clever response. Oh, and that was from today. This is breaking news. And yeah, people are pointing out that it is weird that Hassan is fat shaming Nicholas Diorio because Hassan used to be fat himself. Like, he wasn't. But then people are also talking about the fact that once you get skinny, once you lose weight, you become the biggest fat hater. I'll agree. I've lost weight. I hate fat people. I watch fat people falling down compilations to make myself feel even better about every pound that I've lost. No, but it is true. But moving on, this was again. People are posting Hassan too much in the H3 Productions Reddit, but it's a lot of interesting stuff. I have to say, I don't like to see it, but when I see stuff that's actually, like, pertinent, I'll bring it up because Interesting comparison from Hassan's chat and how frequently they use Jews and Zionists over time. So here's the difference between Jews in purple and Zionists blue. So as we see October 2023, well, that's October 7th, they're using Jews a lot here, talking about the Jews, with Zionist being a lot lower in use. The interesting part is Zionist seems to have stayed about the same, like just the use of Zionism, or the use of Zionist in his chat. But they did try and curb the talking about Jews. But the correlation, I feel like, still indicates that they're talking about the same thing. Yeah, nothing wrong with eating Oreos at all. You get it, Alex. I eat about 10 Oreos when I get the. Oh, yeah. I didn't even think about that part. Yeah, and Hassan. Well, Hassan doesn't cry when you make fun of Frogan's appearance. He just claims that it's Islamophobic, even just calling her fat and ugly. I'm not saying she is. I'm saying if you say she is, that would be the response from Hassan. I honestly don't even think Frogan's fat. I don't know where that. She has a round head. It seems. I don't think she's fat. And we have a bit of an update on the James Charles thing. This is sort of weird. YouTube recommended me so many YouTubers that are just roasting Hassan 24/7, like Tectone and Nuxon. Totally content farming him. Yeah, I mean, he is like, he's ripe for the picking. You know what I mean? Like, he just is constantly giving these insane takes. But I don't think that it's necessarily the most productive content that you. But like I was saying, so here's new James Charles allegations. The victim's TikTok gets deleted. Suspects James has helped to suppress video. So we talked about this on stream either on Wednesday or Monday. Basically, he was 14 years old and James Charles was talking to him. But here's a little bit more info that this person kind of gave. I found this TikTok on my For You page of @theZayFuego sharing a story about his younger brother being groomed and pursued by James Charles in 2020 when he was 14 years old. Fuego claims that when advancements were rejected, James threatened or attempted to sue them and denied knowing victim was 14. The screenshots are from that video. Link to video. That was this one. So this is him talking about. I guess we'll watch this one the way they've ordered it.
Charles tries to take advantage of my younger 14-year-old brother.
Okay, so they actually showed the. It's where someone's vacuuming. James Charles tried to pursue my 14-year-old brother, part 2. Or are these the same messages? Maybe this is at a different. Okay, that's at a different point. So these ones are, it doesn't add up. I don't look 18. And then James responds, it says you were 15 there, and you just made a whole entire video saying you were 14. So you clearly have no problem lying about it. You do look 18. And that's how old you told me you were. You lied. And I would have never spoken to you if you had told the truth. As I said, my lawyer will be in touch with you. You broke the law by posting that video. My famous birthdays is incorrect, but that doesn't matter. I'm still a minor. Okay, James, you broke the law by sending nudes to a minor. I'm traumatized because of you. My lawyer will be in touch. My God. But so his claim is it says you were 15 there and you just made a whole entire video saying you were 14. So you clearly have no problem lying about it. That doesn't even make any sense. So he's saying, so your famous birthday says you're 15, but I assumed you were 18. But you claim to be 14. So who's lying here? Is it me, famous birthdays? or you? Who's lying about your age? Like, it's such a weird point to make, but my lawyer will be in touch. Good to know. He targets a younger and younger audience. No, it's because, hey, he keeps getting older and they keep getting kind of younger. But it's because they'll age up. That's the thing, is he has to start the grooming younger and younger because he's realizing how dumb he really is. He's like, I can't groom a 14-year-old. They see right through me. Terrible shit.
And when he does not get his way, he sues us. All right, so
Wait,
this all started back in 2020.
Did he actually send them a thing though? I thought that was just like it'd be an empty threat, basically. Like, keep checking your mail, you'll see something. But if he actually sent them a legal notice, like, that's pretty insane.
When TikTok was kind of blowing up during COVID days, when no one had anything to do in the house but stay at home, quarantine, and chill. At the time, my brother had just started his TikTok account maybe about like 7-8 months ago, and he's been going viral. He's having a lot of traction, pick up on his page, and he's seriously trying to build a career off of TikTok. At the time, don't quote me on this, I want to say he had like maybe 700, 800,000 followers on TikTok. He was going viral. He was posting things every single day. Thirst traps, collab.
We don't need Chris Hansen, we need Skeeter Hansen. Skeet Hansen, Skeeter Gene from, I forget what his predator catching agency is. He's a YouTube one though, so at least he's not just beating the shit out of them. He just gets them actually arrested. Good stuff.
You name it, any type of videos you could think of, and it was picking up. Not gonna lie, he was doing his shit. And before I continue with this video, I do want to stress the fact that I'm not making this video to intentionally hurt anyone, to intentionally damage anyone's career.
Why do people always say this? I find this to be such like a weird thing to say. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to damage anyone's career. What? You should be. If these statements are true, if these things that you're saying are true, you should be trying to ruin his career that he could leverage to hurt people. Like, it might sound harsh, but like, if the claims you're making are true, then that should be your goal in the end. Unless you mean for other people, but I don't know, like, if you mean your brother or whatever, like, if that still happens, if there are people that really go, oh, you were victimized by James Charles? James Charles sent you nudes? Ooh, sorry, you can't work for our modeling agency. That would be kind of insane.
Just trying to spread awareness, because as I see things pop up on my For You page all the time, it honestly triggers me and hurts me that my brother was a victim at one point, and the shit was just swept under the rug. Back in 2020, James had followed my younger brother on TikTok. He was 14 years old at the time. He had liked and commented under one of his videos that had went viral at the time, and Ethan got extremely excited because out of all the influencer friends he's built over the platform, James Charles happened to be one of the biggest at the time. The comment he originally made on his post was something, honestly.
And just to clarify for anyone who might not know, that's Ethan Rhett is the guy who was claiming that he was the 14-year-old getting the messages from James Charles.
Stupid, had nothing to do with the video. He just made a comment just to make a comment, which I feel like to this day he was just trying to get his attention, and he knew what he was doing because it worked. He follows Ethan, Ethan follows him back, he DMs Ethan, hey, Ethan.
Thank you, Stacy Mock. Welcome to Quasar's Cadets. Sorry, I was trying. Is that Stacy MOC? Trying my best.
Responds, and this is kind of how all this madness starts in the first place. So after they went back and forth on TikTok DMs for a few days, James finally took the initiative and told Ethan to add him on Snapchat. Ethan adds James on Snapchat, and the vibes are cool for like a week and a half, 2 weeks. They kind of just go back and forth every day, ask each other how each other's day were. Ethan's trying to hide the fact that he's excited. No matter who James is, he's just excited at the fact that there's a YouTuber with 60 million subscribers that wants to be part of his life. This is kind of something that just excites him at the time. And, you know, he's 14 years old. who the fuck wouldn't be excited? As time goes by, James asks Ethan what does he see himself doing long term as far as social media, just because at the time his TikTok was blowing up and he was building a name for himself, and James kind of wanted just to see what the next step looked like for him. At the time, I don't even think Ethan knew what he wanted to do. This was also new to him at such a young age, so he was still kind of trying to figure everything out as he went. But in response to this, he told him that he could probably see himself getting into acting or modeling. I'm gonna be completely transparent. There were always signs that James obviously found Ethan attractive. He would make comments like, I can most definitely see you being a model. Oh my God, you most definitely have to look for a model. You would kill it out here in LA. And this was when I kind of felt the need as an older brother to step in and just shut the shit down. At the time, I was trying to be understanding, trying to be supportive, trying to figure out how I could look out for his best interests, but at the same time,
James Charles really sending messages like, you could really be a good teenage underwear model. Send me some photos. We can do a collaboration of sorts.
support his dreams, which, this was his dreams. He was a 14-year-old kid. He wanted to make it on social media. He had a dream just like how everyone else did. I kind of always had a weird feeling about this, and of course,
James is absolutely a... And I will say that it goes both ways, that honestly, as an older brother, you know what I mean, like, just even like friends involved, whatever, you should kind of be like encouraging. Like, here's the thing, I'm latching onto drama, I'm jumping on to the hot topics, but like in reality, like, you shouldn't be like going to comment sections expecting like responses from like micro celebrities and stuff like that. Like, even though I'm doing like latching on, watching different videos, doing like different topics, I'm not going and like interacting in their communities, because I find that to be like kind of, you don't need that like engagement, because the only engagement that can come from that is almost always feels predatory, because the type of person going through comment section is, one, looking for comments like that are praising them, and are also only going to interact with I don't even know, like, account, because what kind of accounts do you really interact with on social media, other than ones that either you are trying to do something with professionally or socially. And so you have to like make sure that like any professional contact you're making doesn't dip into like this social boundary and like overstep that boundary.
my intuition was right, but he kind of tried to use what he wanted to do longer down the road to an advantage by telling him, hey, well,
I sound like Anthony Fantano. Hey, what's up? It's Anthony Fantano, the busiest, or the, what do you say? The busiest internet music nerd? What is it? Whatever. You get it. It's me.
if you do what I want, I can help you. And obviously, you know what he wants. As time progresses, they go back and forth Snapchatting. Ethan knew he probably shouldn't be putting himself in the situation, but at the same time, he's just a young kid who was looking for opportunity. He was trying to learn people. He was trying to learn industry things. He was still meeting new people. He was in a really vulnerable state, and I feel like James took advantage of him because he was a kid. He didn't know any better.
I mean, unless people can like find out that that's the smoking gun, that they were at least in like uh they were in a deeper communication than just like individual texts. And I don't know, James also didn't deny sending him nudes either. So I guess there, you don't really need a smoking gun when the guy isn't even going to deny it. He's just like, well, you said you were 18, so it was fine.
Shared on the green screen would be videos that my brother's friend would take of him while they were on the phone talking to each other. This video is getting a little long, so I'm gonna make a part 2 separate video where I show a few more receipts of their interactions with each other.
Great stuff. But then Fuego's brother, Ethan Rhett, now 19, stitches his brother's video and says he will be doing a video himself on this. However, he then posts this video was taken down by TikTok for nudity and wonders if James is behind it. Like how Ethan and crew have wondered if James has TikTok reps covering for him. Link to video. It seems after some verbal censoring, Ethan Rhett was able to upload a 6-minute video recapping his experience. So this was the original. So that was the original one we saw, was the 6 minutes of him talking about what happened. He states it was difficult for him to make this video and says he will make a part 2, but he hasn't uploaded it in a week since this one video. So I want to watch the one where he's talking about the censorship. So
I just got news that my video can't be put out on the For You page because of nudity, which is very strange to me because nudity was not a thing in that video at all. I was talking about something serious that happened to me against a really big influencer. It makes me question if he's involved with the reason for my video not being put out. He's not going to sweep this under the rug again. It won't happen, and I won't allow it, and I know you guys won't allow it either. So let's keep fighting, and let's share this video as much as we can. I've tried to appeal it. I'm still waiting for them to get back to me, but if they don't appeal this, then that just tells me everything I need to know, and that tells y'all everything y'all need to know. I will keep you guys updated, though. I appreciate all the love and support I've been getting. It's been helping me so much. Y'all have a good night.
See, it's hard for me to say because I feel like TikTok both has really good automatic moderation, but also very poor manual moderation and contact and stuff. Like they'll pick stuff up immediately, but if you try and like say something is like going against terms of service, you'll use, like, even on Instagram, you'll just get back like oh no, it's fine. I haven't seen Jim Reloaded before. I'll check her out offline probably, and maybe watch some stuff next week, because I have heard of her in the on Reddit and stuff talked about. Could be interesting stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna kind of keep a open tab on this to try and see what else comes out, because it seems like it's still kind of new, fresh, and it doesn't seem like it's getting a whole lot of traction. That video had what? Is the one that we no. Because this only has 12K likes. How many views is it? I don't go on TikTok enough. I see how many. It only has 833 comments. And it's from a week ago. I feel like this could be getting a bit more traction. But again, I was saying this like on the last time when I talked about this. It's so weird how people just don't care when it comes to like young men being victimized. Like, and I don't mean that to like, you know, call foul or whatever and be like, oh, people need, but like, I just feel like we need to care about victimization as a whole, or else like we're not going to find any progress. It's just insane. But apparently Hassan wiped his Discord history. Wonder why? Guess who had to wipe their entire Discord history again this morning? Interesting timing, Hascord. Welcome to Stream Discussion. This is the start of the Stream Discussion channel. Because if anyone hasn't heard, there was, I guess, just a mass shooting that killed 2 at a Jewish museum. And Hassan's been talking about it so, like, flagrantly being like, oh, it's they were like basically just being like, oh, they were supremacists, acting like it wasn't that bad that they got fucking killed. Like, it's actually insane. And this is coming right after his conversation with Bad Empanada, who actually even said that it's interesting that the Luigi Mangione like assassination still hasn't really accomplished anything. Like these like like these individual acts of militarized like force towards, I don't even know, like a perceived collective, because they act like every business and government agency and every, like they act like everything's all intertwined. And I don't know, it's just so weird. So I imagine they were probably just saying a bunch of bad shit because Hassan was you know, kind of signaling to the people that believe that they deserved it for some reason. Somehow these people deserve to get murdered randomly. And somehow the person who did it wasn't just an extremist, but had the foresight to check each individual person and make sure that they were only killing the worst, the most evil Jews. Crazy shit. I am a journalist. Boots on the ground. You can catch me here 12 hours a day every single day. Destiny is still on news shows and stuff despite his victory. Yeah, and that's true too. Yeah, and it goes both ways. People just don't care about victimization, I guess, from like it's all about the flavor of the week at the end of the day. Like people like talking about stuff as far as it's relevant, but even in like the communities that we're in, as soon as people stop caring about or like as soon as the court cases actually go to trial or whatever, or like, you know, are going down that path, everybody stops caring because it's going to take months and months before we hear anything. Yeah, and it was sorry, I guess I didn't clarify. It was an event at a Jewish history museum. I just when I was talking about it with someone else before, I had called it something. I forget what I called it. I didn't call it a museum. I had called it something else. So I wanted to make sure I got that part right. But yeah, it was an event specifically. So that person was just going there to kill some people at this event at a Jewish. Crazy shit. And I'm not gonna be like, oh, because there are people that I don't even know if it's true, but I was just seeing people being like, oh, they were screaming "Free Palestine." Uh, Maybe that was from a news article or something. I didn't look too much into it. I just think that it's another like I don't think that these things necessarily point to any direct problem, right? These are all like symptoms of extremism being propagated in America. Like we for some reason extremist values on either side has become the most prominent. And I think that's what we need to make sure we're moving away from and speaking out against. Oh, it was on video of him saying free Palestine? Okay. That's what I'm saying is I don't even know much about it. I don't want but what I was going to say is I didn't want to bring it up because I know some people are going to use it to be like these are the people that support Palestine and this and that. And honestly, more people have been pointing out that it's the support of Hamas, which I think is good. But overall, people I don't want it to seem like I'm just saying like, oh, they're Palestinian support that did this. This was obviously an extremist that was being extreme. But anyways, back to the drama slop. Cringe alert! Cringe alert! Why does Ethan Klein hate hot people? As said by Anissa Jomha. Anissa's husband's wife at 9:46 a.m. this morning. Or 9 hours ago. It's probably on the other side of the world. But this is why do people do stuff like this? Why does Ethan Klein hate hot people? Hey, don't we all? I see a strong jawline and I just want to crack it with a hammer. I see a good hairline and I want to rip it off. We hate beauty. That's what we do here. We hate beauty and we encourage I don't know. I don't even know. It's just such a weird thing to say. And also it's like calm down. You're like a 7.58 out of 10. You're all right. You're doing okay for yourself, but you clearly put in the effort. So we're not gonna go there. Here's a little clippy from Noah Sampson doing his little conversations with all the different Ethan haters. It was so weird that he, for some reason, framed his Palestinian donation stream as an Ethan Klein hate stream. He asked the Houthi kid about Ethan. He asked fucking just so weird. Like, it was so weird. And then he brought iDubbbz on and asked him this.
One last question. Did you send the skulls? What is your opinion on the skulls, and did you send them?
I didn't send the skulls. I don't know. I thought the skulls thing was kind of humorous to hear that.
Yeah, honestly, when I first heard that part, I thought he was going to say, I honestly thought it was a bit too far, but, you know, and then try and, like, create a caveat from there. But, he really just went, I thought it was humorous. You know, I heard about the skulls, and I thought it was funny.
Especially when I heard that they were, like, from skulls.com or some shit like that.
Yep. Because they're from the internet, that means that it's fine. I send a dagger to somebody's house. What is that? I'm just sending you a present.
That made it funny.
Yeah, just a death threat.
I send you a knife engraved with your name on it. After we've been having confrontations, it's just getting that randomly. Like, you don't even know who sent it. Just getting it randomly, and that's not a human skull. A human skull, but it's from the internet.
A father, a family.
Yeah. Was it a death threat?
I'm just kidding. Yeah, no. Skulls.com with the serial number still attached and the.
They say it like it's like skullprops.com or something. It's so funny, just like, oh, it's skulls.com. It still had the tag on it. You return that shit, bro.
Yeah.
The packaging's still on it.
To be honest, I didn't know anything about it because I think it was linked to as like was it a response to my content cop? Or was that before? I don't even remember.
CTE acting up again.
Do you think he sent the skulls himself?
I don't. Let's put it this way. I don't endorse sending skulls to anyone's houses.
Can you say it in not a fucking like... I think it's bad if you send skulls to people. The fuck was that? Just be like, you shouldn't send skulls to anybody. But it did make me laugh. Like, if you said that, I would be like, okay. I'd be like, it's kind of fucked up, but okay. But it being like, it was humorous. But they're from skulls.com, you say?
What if
especially
they
Ethan's
ordered?
lines.
What if they ordered from skulls.com?
If you run Skulls,
No, yeah, a multi-$1,000 prank of sending human skulls to somebody. I just don't like the fact that they always just go like it's from the internet. They're from a website. What the fuck does it matter if they're from a website? Why does that even matter at all? Do you expect a person to go to like a cemetery and dig up bodies and like send him fresh skulls or something? Like I don't understand. You expect them to go murder some people and send him those? So weird. But then this pissed Ethan off, so he dropped a bombshell and said, Ian lost his virginity to Anissa, and he had never had a girlfriend or been with a woman before that. This is what he told me shortly before he started dating her. This was pretty funny to me. Because I'm like, damn, Ethan, low blow. Like, I don't think, like, obviously this doesn't mean anything about his character, but it is just like a, it's like, I guess if we're going to say anything and everything, right? No, yeah, and it's still human remains regardless of, and if anything, it's someone committing the crime of like the desecration of a human body to be sending it in the form of a, like, for the like express purpose of a prank. That alone is still like a crocked up to use these human remains as a prop is not like. Here's the thing. I can say that if it happened to me, I would probably laugh and be like, "What the fuck? This is crazy." But it's not like that's just humorous. And then being from the internet doesn't make it more humorous. There we go. But apparently Ethan after that had said something about Anissa dating a 17-year-old, and Anissa clarified that that wasn't true. He was 19, she was 22. She was probably just drinking some beers right next to him while he was drinking his Gatorade, you know, the usual. But people were pointing this out. Again, this is all speculation. I have no knowledge of the, you know, I don't have this guy's birth certificate on hand. I have hers. I don't have the intimate knowledge of their relationship and such. But Anissa didn't date a minor, but she sure as hell cheated on him. Ethan got the age wrong. Anissa's ex was 19, not 17, and he took the L and deleted it. But now Anissa's out here screeching illegal, like she's ready to call a defamation lawyer, while she's been maliciously spreading lies. She's been maliciously spreading full-on lies about Ethan for months. But let's not get distracted. The real story isn't the age, it's that she cheated. Her ex, aka Aiden, I was trying to understand how to, I was like, is this like aardvark? But aka Aiden was still calling her his girlfriend while she was already with iDubbbz. That's not speculation, that's just who she is. Again, I'm calling it speculation because I don't know. These fucking screenshots are garbage, so we're taking it with a heavy gram of salt. But she didn't trade up for love. She traded up for relevance and clout, aka Aiden. Never heard of him. And neither will anyone else because he couldn't get her a fan base. No morals, no loyalty, just clout chasing all the way. She's actually shameless. No, yeah, and even if she wanted to claim that it was defamation, that would be dumb because he deleted it, which shows that he didn't know prior and once found out did his due diligence in retracting the statement, which is a far step beyond, and honestly is a good show of his character for the future lawsuits when people are talking about like statements he's made or whatever. So there we go. But here's posts, I guess, the AKA Aiden, or this is what Anissa Joma posted about These are just so hard to see. September 20th, 2016, and March 7th, 2016, I guess. And it was celebrating 6 months today with iDubbbz, and then this is aka Aiden. But then I thought it was going to be another screenshot of that, but then it was just this saying that he was 22. So this is actually a lie and illegal. Lying is illegal. Being incorrect is illegal. And lying. My ex-partner was aka Aiden, and it was a very public relationship. He was 19 and I was 22. You can look up his birthday and when we dated. I am beyond shocked and disgusted. You know, fuck CPS. Fuck CPS. Fuck, getting skulls to your house. You're gonna claim I dated a 17-year-old when he was 19? You're a fucking monster. You're a fucking monster. How do we follow this guy? Great stuff. And then it's something a little fun. Based? LOL, only Jeff would be saying this in Hassan's house to his own live chat.
Survivors come on and confront Hassan to his face, and that's something that Hassan needs more of. More people standing up to him, because he thinks he's a big shot, and his ego is getting out of control.
You're so right, Jeff. No, I don't really care that Jeff said this. I can tell he's just memeing. But what I was thinking though was, when the fuck is Jeff coming on the show? Was this from when he did the haircut for Hassan? Because is he back on Hassan's stream? Come on, bro. What's going on? You're part of the family. What's going on, Jeffy Pooh? Miss you. We haven't heard from you in a while. We miss you. Come and chat. But now we're gonna get into a few videos. This comes from Haley's comment. We have quite a few videos. Some lore, some old H3 stuff. And this. H3 Power Rangers Part 2. Gotta give this a like. Go subscribe to Haley's comment. This stuff could be on Adult Swim. This could be on Comedy Central. I will say that I'll need to see in this one. I feel like the writing could use a little bit of work. I can tell that she's just mainly focused on the production. And the stories are more told in the visuals. But hey, if you need some scripts written, I'll help you. Right, I'll write you a fire ass series of 10 scripts in a row in a single hour. But let's get into it.
You okay?
Yes, dude, again.
Jesus.
I know.
Did you call Hawks?
Yeah. Yeah, he was here within 5 minutes. And he showed up in the hawk suit. That guy could fix anything.
There's our man. I'm looking at all the different references. Is Rudy Coffee a reference that I'm not getting? Okay, Rudy Julie. It was a reference I wasn't getting. There we go.
Yes. Well,
Sloppy, disgusting.
Hey, what's going on? What can I get you today?
I didn't even think about this. The ability to use all the green screen footage that they filmed is so perfect. Like, this is like, oh, this is perfect. No, and I love the art style too. Everything is just so well put together, like genuinely beautiful.
Nothing today. Thanks.
2 coffees? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're out of that. Yeah, we're out of that.
Can someone get this man some Pepto? Hello?
We don't have much time. You've been reassigned, okay? The Booty Boys are gonna handle Faith and Jeff's death, but you need to get to the bunker right now.
Okay, yeah, in what vehicle, genius?
Alex's keys are taped up underneath the chair.
Okay, you don't even get him a birthday card, now you're gonna steal his birthday present?
I'll get him a Sharky's gift card.
I'm sorry, Alex. I'm sorry.
You're coming back, right?
No.
To your left. Your other left. Scan your hand.
IGP at 420. DPI engaged.
Do you really need that much DPI?
This part is gonna blow your guys' asshole right out.
Focus. Once you reach the fort, scan into your time clock. Standard protocol. Just keep moving. Access the tunnel hatch on the floor. The secret code is 345-245-433. Don't share the code, and don't get it wrong.
You know what I'm gonna do? There's only a minute left on it, but if you want to go see what happens at the very end, go check out her channel and go subscribe, because genuinely amazing stuff. And if, I think she's starting to put out more content. It's immaculate. But yes. So even right now, if you want to leave and go watch the end of it, we're gonna move on, and we're gonna watch The Lore of AB's Burrito from H3 Rewind. This is only a few minutes, and I personally know about the lore of H3's. I know the lore of AB's Burrito, but you know, it's good to get a refresher. And honestly, I think the person who does the H3 lore website maybe should link to some of these channels for some breakdowns when they don't have like every single, because there are some good like edits put together. So let's check this out.
Some deep lore to this burrito.
Yeah.
Big win for back to school season with easy, delicious recipes.
Felt like I was on like an acid trip or something. I was like, what is happening? I was focusing on the wrong stuff. I was music's playing too loud.
Recipes for drama-free dinners. Yeah, I love it, you know. I've used it, the guys have used it. It's just a fun, good, wholesome meal. With none of the friggin' hassle, bruh.
This is from AB the other day.
Okay, you gonna cook it? I mean, what the fuck is this?
Well, yeah. So
you got more to show.
This is how it looks when it comes with everything all portioned out for you, everything, and then he made.
Oh shit!
Veggie quesadilla. Veggie quesadilla.
Pretty good.
Can I get a center cut?
Not this time.
Oh, that's it.
That's all we got.
That's it.
How was it?
It was really good.
Nice.
And it was.
It is the worst image because it looks good for a burrito, but it's just because of the pan you used or whatever. You got a nice little like sear on the side, a Little grill sear.
It was a good bonding experience too. Just cooking together and very convenient.
So you just took a picture, you just took a photo of the tortilla. So that was pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, all the ingredients are in there, I would assume.
Right. Well, I would have liked to have seen the inside.
Noted.
Yeah.
Well, here, just
there you go.
That's what was inside.
Use your imagination. Yeah, I'll use my imagination. Did you put the plastic inside, or did you throw that out?
No plastic. Throw out the plastic.
Okay. See, I don't know. I don't know what was inside.
Right.
I have to use my imagination.
Got it.
I'll never get tired of AB's burrito. We have all the guys take turns cooking the HelloFresh and taking photos, and this was AB's photo for us. So, I mean, it looks good. It's just.
I mean, you just have to appreciate everything. It's a decent looking burrito, but you have like the reflection of the phone. I think the plate, it's like he was trying to just get the plate in the image, so it looks really weird in the framing.
Just funny.
And I think this might just be on the tortilla, but it's not on anywhere else, so it almost looks like there's just like a fleck of something that got onto his burrito.
It was really good.
I have no information about it.
It was good. That's all you need to know.
A Fupa Trooper.
Yo, that looks.
They felt bad for us always struggling with AB's burrito.
It kind of looks like my burrito.
It kind of looks like
Not
it.
at all.
This picture makes me want to eat.
Did you ever see AB's burrito, Hila?
I did.
Okay. So iconic.
Very clean.
AB, of course, famously made this burrito. Doesn't that look good?
Amazing.
See, I'm just like a child, and I make taco salad quite a bit, and then just straight bean burritos. Gotta do something with the extra bean.
No, but do you have actually real photos, Dan?
Yeah, of course.
Sorry, AB.
That's all
it just stays funny.
I have to keep it going.
This is AB's burrito, which is the best promotion for this of all time. You just imagine how good it is inside. Imagine it. This is, of course, AB made this beautiful burrito. It is mature. Yeah, you can go ahead and click that, Dan. Yeah, it's mature. That burrito is not safe for work. Gets me rock hard every time I see that burrito. And AB's glorious burrito. So the new year, it's time to pay homage to the great burrito. The great HelloFresh burrito.
Me and AB had the same reaction.
I sent AB home with a whole packet of HelloFresh, asking him for photos, and this is what he provided us.
Very proud of that burrito.
Was good though, right?
It was really good.
Nice. AB's burrito.
Classic.
Every time. AB made this.
Wow, they really did talk about it a lot before getting like to the actual like the lore behind it. The fact that it wasn't supposed to even be a burrito. He says it in the beginning. It was a veggie quesadilla.
Lovely burrito with HelloFresh. For example, AB made this burrito.
Not only did he let the meme ride this long, though, I'm surprised there weren't more fans calling it out. Being like, he said it wasn't even supposed to be a burrito. What was he doing?
How was that burrito?
It was amazing.
Yeah.
I can never forget it.
Looks good. That's right. It's America's #1 meal kit. Let's see that burrito, guys. We've been on break. Hila, did you?
It's a good burrito. I mean, to be fair, do we know that, though? It's all about the ingredients. There could be fucking trash in there. Like, literally, he could have scooped stuff out of his trash can, put it inside of the burrito, and got that nice, beautiful grill mark. Think about that the next time you're biting into a burrito.
Did you know that AB made this burrito?
Yes, I did.
This burrito? Let's see. HelloFresh delivers pre-pour. Oh, no, not there. With HelloFresh. Oh, look at that. Delicious burrito.
This was actually in those gray sweatpants.
Perfect pause. I'm pretty sure they did. The crew did send in their other foods that they had made, and then the fans were sending in food that they had made. But after AB sent in his burrito, it was like, we don't need anything else. This is a perfect example.
Did you take this
Stuffed it down
burrito, Lena?
Yeah, it was good. I remember.
Okay.
We'll never forget it.
Because we can't. I don't know. Because I don't know what's inside of it. Let's see that burrito. AB made this burrito with HelloFresh. Did you ever tell us what's in it?
You'll never
Literally
know.
every time.
Was there meat in it?
There was. It was a chicken quesadilla that looks like a burrito.
Wait, that was a chicken
It's a
quesadilla?
quesadilla?
See, I didn't know. We didn't know that.
The
Whoa, that's a
burrito
whole
is
new
a quesadilla.
twist.
That's
What?
a quesadilla, bro?
What?
Why does it look like that?
I need Lena here to. I'm not sure. I forget the
Lena.
whole story.
Wow, this is new information.
Lena, explain this.
It's a whole new twist.
Lena, come
AB's burrito is actually a quesadilla.
So it was supposed to be a quesadilla, but then he folded it like a burrito.
Interesting.
Shaped differently, that's all. He folded it.
Why do you do that?
Is that all? Really?
Do you remember why?
I do remember why. I don't know if I want to say it right now. Okay, because I wasn't familiar at the
be
time.
upfront, bro.
I wasn't familiar at the time with, what it was. It was the first time I took home a package from the office, and it was vegetarian, and I didn't know if the whole program was vegetarian only. And so I put meat in it, and I didn't know if I was able to show the meat, so I hid the meat. That's why this is the photo.
Oh, but why would they? Oh, because you added ingredients to it?
But that's the beauty of HelloFresh. It's HelloFresh. It's giving you ingredients to make you a beautiful meal. But if you have, an acquired taste, feel free to throw in your own stuff. Make it your own meal. Make it your own dish, your own recipe. Homemade.
Interesting.
I didn't know because Dan's a vegetarian. He ordered it that way.
Yo,
I didn't know you had
This
the
is
option.
like so.
I have another twist.
Okay.
This is very interesting.
The member on Discord, Pterodactyl, that always sends me a bunch of their beautiful photos of their HelloFresh, just messaged me and said this is what AB's burrito was supposed to look like.
Oh my God! Look at that. That is glorious. That is.
I think a bigger issue than him him turning it into a burrito is the fact that he didn't use any of the sauces. When we look at his burrito, there were packets and stuff in the ingredients that were definitely the sauce, like the sauce packets.
It's beautiful.
I was also wondering if the guacamole or whatever this is, I think it's guacamole, but I was wondering if this was also a part of the recipe or not.
I don't see a difference.
Oh, now that makes sense.
Different?
Now that looks good.
The plate's a little different. I don't know if I use the sauce.
Oh my God. That's awesome.
Wow. Okay.
We learn more about that burrito every day. Just when you think you've learned everything.
It's veggie quesadilla.
Veggie quesadilla.
Hey, sweaty.
So now we know. But now we're moving on to Ethan Becomes a Wizard. This is from the H3 Podcast Highlights channel.
Hi guys, welcome to today's episode of Off the Rails. In our previous episode, we talked about how there's people who do what's called shifting when they can will themselves into the world of Harry Potter. For real, not imagination. They're really there in Hogwarts. So today I'm going to be using the Ravenclaw method to shift myself into the world of Harry Potter. I have the crew here who's going to be giving me positive affirmations that I am indeed a wizard, which I know I am. And eventually, hopefully this is going to end up with me.
I'm not crazy. He's laying on a green screen right now, right? With like the floor underneath him. I'm assuming it's going to be used in a transition or something, but the angle is just completely off. Like the way this cord is here. If this cord wasn't here, you wouldn't be able to tell, but it's throwing me off.
Having a sexual encounter with Hagrid. That's the goal here, folks. So with that being said, let's get on shifting, boys. And girls watching, you boys, but everybody watching.
The Raven method involves laying in a starfish position and counting to 100, usually with subliminals playing or with positive affirmations said between numbers.
All right, let's start the ceremony, guys. All right, here we go. I'm just gonna relax.
So what, you're a wizard and shit? Like, what are we? I don't know.
How are we affirming you?
You're a wizard. You can use magic is real.
All right. Ethan, you're a wizard.
You're a wizard.
You're a wizard.
Ethan.
You're a wizard, Ethan.
You're a wizard.
One, two.
Hagrid. Hermione Granger.
Hagrid.
Ron
Weasley.
Ron Weasley.
Draco Milfoy.
Milfoy. Hey,
David Copperfield.
Yo, can you
David
guys?
Copperfield.
Can you guys maybe just try? Like, I'm trying to do Harry Potter. Why are you talking about David Copperfield?
He's a
Can you-
magician. He's one
Can
of
you
the most
try a
famous
little bit harder?
magicians.
He's
One
a
of the most
illusionist.
magical
He
people
doesn't have a
alive.
fuck. He can't do an abracadabra. He can't do a Patronus. Can you guys try a little harder, please? Because you're killing me.
Gandalf's pretty good. Gandalf.
Gandalf is fucking Lord of the Rings, bro.
Gandalf is a wizard.
Stop.
He was a good character.
1,
You're a wizard.
2.
You're a wizard.
You're a wizard, Ethan. You're a wizard.
I will say, Dan and Zach, like Ian added a very interesting comedy element to the show when he would chime in, but Zach and Dan, like Ethan is the face. Ethan is the, he is the machine. But I would say Dan and Zach are the backbone. They're definitely what keeps the ship together. I feel like every other crew member could go and do their own thing and move off in some way, but the show would be so dramatically different without Dan or Zach. Like even AB and Lena, I feel like AB and Lena bring their own energy to the show and influence it that way, but in a way that is unique. Whereas Zach and Dan have become enveloped in the show. But I don't know, just my own parasocial perceptions. Just schizo posting live.
86. 89.
You're a wizard.
93.
This is
94, 95.
You're a wizard.
96.
David Blaine.
97. Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm in.
Wait, so he did this whole beginning on a green screen. When he changed outfits, he could have done the beginning part on the floor and then laid down on the green screen after changing outfits. You want to know what's funny? I actually learned about something different than shifting. This is a little bit of a tangent. You guys should. Maybe I'll talk about this at one point. There is a thing called tulpamancy. Maybe you've heard of it. Tulpamancy is a use of meditation where you go inside of your mind and go into a special happy place, a world of your own machination, and you speak to a split version of your psyche. So you split your psyche into two and you create what people call a tulpa. And in this world, you speak to your tulpa, and the tulpa acts as its own individual entity that can give you its opinions and stuff. It's actually pretty crazy. I've tried it purely because I'm terrible at meditation, and it at least gives me a thing to think about while I'm meditating. So I just think about a happy place to go to. Stuff like that. But it is interesting, and I feel like this is they're like subsections of each other. They're all offshooting branches.
Oh my god. Oh, I can't believe it. I'm in Harry Potter. Is that Dobby? Come over here, Dobby. Oh my goodness, it's so nice to see you. Hello. You don't talk?
Hello.
Hi. Oh, that sounds a lot like Love, but wow, it looks just like Dobby. I can't believe. Oh my god. Is that the Hogwarts Express? Dobby, come ride on the Hogwarts with me. The Hogwarts Express. Yes, this is I'm shifted! Let's go! Dobby, let's go to Hogwarts on the Hogwarts Express, baby!
He's gonna fucking kill himself! Jesus Christ!
Ethan! Dobby, do you see that? Dobby, stop fidgeting and listen. Look, that's Voldemort. You had a chance to kill Hitler as a baby. Would you take it? I would. Voldemort! This is death!
Yeah, and you're a past life regression practitioner. That's cool. That's definitely a similar, like, that's what I'm saying. It's like I feel like all those things kind of have it's all about like the separation of self and psyche or whatever, and that whole thing. The invocation of soul.
Okay. Ethan! We got it, boys! We got it! We did it! Dobby, we did it! Dobby! We did it, Dobby! We did it, Dobby. We saved Hogwarts. Fuck you, Voldemort, you bitch. Get him the fuck off that Gatsby! Easy! Get him off of it! At what cost, Dobby? At what cost did we do it?
Oh, Hagrid. I saved Hogwarts. Just let me smell your armpit.
What the fuck? Where am I? What is all this? Lovebot? What happened to you? Lovebot? How did this happen to you? Oh, Dan! Dan, you can fix him, right? Talk to me.
He's happy to be with his friends. It's his time.
No, don't say that, Lovebot.
Such a beautiful place.
No, Dan, can you fix him? No! Lovebot!
Dude, what mics did they record this on? Because this whole like skit is blown out like crazy.
Oh, He's dead. He's dead.
Hey!
They killed Dobby. That's so sad. I remember that scene in Harry Potter when Ron Weasley killed Dobby with a hammer. Terrible stuff.
Hey, it's Off the Rails. We're back. Totally off the rails as usual. Today's episode is sponsored by Bespoke Post and Upstart. Love, are you okay? He's fine. You know he's fine.
Yeah,
he's indestructible.
Okay. I'm doing fine.
I'll tell you what, that love bot is pretty hardy, though. It's no Gatsby, but it's already taken a good amount of punishment.
Yeah, it seems to be in good working order.
Oh, yeah.
So what I shifted, you guys. I was able to achieve shifting. And, you know, it was everything they said it would be and more. I killed Voldemort. I had a sexual experience with Hagrid where his cock filled like the whole cabin.
Yeah, we left that part out of the edit, but
yeah, it was too graphic.
It got
for the
pretty
first 30 seconds.
It got pretty weird in here.
I filled the whole cabin. The roof fell off, was blasted off, splinters everywhere, but I was enveloped in his cock meat. Like a blanket of cock meat of Hagrid's. Yeah, people thought when I was describing Hogwarts.
See, when people say they miss old Ethan, this is what I'm talking about. This is the Ethan I miss. I miss skits Ethan. I don't want the old H3H3 videos. When I watched one of those, I accidentally pulled up a moment where Ethan said the N-word with the soft A, but still. It wasn't on the H3H3 channel. It was a Filthy Frank video, but you get it still. This is the Ethan I miss.
Hagrid's growing penis. People thought that I was really into fan fiction. Is fan fiction really like that?
Don't play dumb.
Stop. Do they really talk like that? Like his cock meat grew and blew off the cabin and I was enveloped in it.
Anal sex? I'm not super deep into the world of fan fiction myself either, but
I thought I was being over the top. Oh, here's the comments if you guys don't believe me. Ethan's Hagrid shifting fanfic was way too detailed. I know he's done it before.
I mean, if you want to see like insane fan fiction, read a Vor fan fiction. Read like a Vor story about like, and then he ate me. I felt my body slide down his esophagus and enter his.
And Ethan's voice was probably the most unsettling thing on the planet. Yeah, well.
Internet just fully shit out for a second. My bad. Happens every once in a while. Not all the time. Not every day. But sometimes. So, my bad. We're back, I think. Hopefully. But it says 0 dropped frames because it fully disconnected and reconnected, so perfect. But, okay, here we go.
Basically, the actor who plays Draco, Tom Felton, is a fan of Teddy Fresh. Vis-a-vis, anything's possible.
Draco.
Yeah, it's Draco.
Whatever.
Draco.
In my fantasy, it's Draco.
That's not your ID!
Ethan putting his English college degree to good use with that Harry Potter fan fiction. Thank you. That's a compliment. This second kid is going to go back and watch this expecting something wholesome just to be ass blasted by Harry Potter fanfics. What is that referring to?
To your second child on the way, because this is the episode that the pregnancy was announced, so it's kind of for posterity. They might go back and watch it, and they're just going to see.
The snarkers are outside my house with an E. Happening right now.
See their dad ranting about Hagrid's dick for 20 minutes.
That makes sense. Yeah, I wonder what the kids are going to think about this. I mean, they're gonna. It's just interesting to think that they're going to have all this content to tap into.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, none of
Something
us
tells
have
me
that
they won't
purpose.
care or be interested because usually kids don't. They're not impressed.
Maybe not as kids or teenagers, but maybe later in life. You know.
You think so? You think they'll respect me? What I've done with my career?
Well, you know,
Hagrid's.
I mean, being a self-made man, self-made millionaire, gotta respect it on some level. Even if they think that their dad is an evil capitalist pig, they grow up to be the communist rulers. I bet you there's people that talk about stuff like that, because I see it all the time where I've been saying this, that people need to stop, because people did it with Barron Trump, and people are doing it now with Elon's son being like, he's going to be the dark horse. He's going to rise up against his father and do this and that. People say the same thing about Barron. People say, like, they say all this stuff all the time. And it's like, people need to remember that their children are being raised by them. But I do wonder if people are like hoping that Ethan's kids would become the next communist revolutionaries. Because it's a weird, like, I see it happen in a lot of different contexts.
Find out.
Don't you want to? Wouldn't you want to lay in bed in a cock blanket? Hagrid's giant wizard cock.
We actually have a caller on Discord who reached out to me who had some firsthand experience with shifting, and you're not
Really? We have a shifter.
Yeah, and it's not just any shifter. You're going to be
Put him on.
really impressed.
I have so many questions.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the president of the United.
That's what I'm saying. Is there were people that were saying that Barron Trump was going to be the dark horse of his family and was going to rise up and like be this like people were hoping that he was going to be like some kind of revolutionary against his father when he was Trump first like came into office, and now he's like Barron Trump's like a Redditor at college who like stays in his dorm playing WoW. It's like that's what I was hearing. Like isn't that true? Wasn't he like playing like fucking Dota or some shit? And like that's, I mean, it's not like it's a problem, but I'm just saying it's like, what do you expect? Like he's been coddled his whole life. Of course he's going to jump to something that
Joseph
makes him feel like a
Robinette
man.
Biden.
Robinette?
That's his middle name.
Robinette?
Robinette.
Huh. Joseph. Joe.
Folks, man, look, here I am, man. Look, you bet your bottom dollar I know about shifting, man.
Wow. So tell me about your experience with shifting. The president of the United States is a shifter. That's odd.
Well, look, Look, I'm a huge Potterhead. I shifted once into that there.
I remembered the shifting sketch. I did not remember this bit of it. What the fuck?
Hogwarts, and I got the opportunity. I got Hermione Granger. I smelled her hair.
Wow.
Man, one of the best memories.
Wow.
I miss the call-ins. They don't do these anymore either. They haven't done these in a while. They need a good call-in. I'll do one. Let me call in and do a voice. I'll do Joe from Family Guy. Hey, Peter, it's me, Joe. I can't actually do the voice, but it feels cringe doing the Joe from Family Guy. Get my point. They need to have more people call in. Get Olivia back on it, pretending to be Keemstar's girlfriend. I know they got that one episode taken down, but it doesn't matter. Pretend to be Vladimir Putin. Pretend to be Kim Jong-un. Pretend to be Elon Musk. There are good call-ins that could be done.
Want to confess that right now that you shifted just to smell Hermione's hair? That's a little bizarre.
Her hair is luscious locks, man. Look, and I remember passing the crime bill back in '94. That was another one of my favorite memories, man.
Okay, the crime. Well, okay, cool. In Harry Potter or in real life? Because I'm confused now what you're talking about.
Folks, this is real. This is a real world. Real world with the wizards.
Okay. Does Joe know where he?
Joe, maybe he's shifting right now.
Joe, are you okay?
What's happening?
Yeah. Okay. So you want to tell me about your shifting experience? Kind of like, how did you get involved in shifting? What did you do when you were shifting?
Yeah, sure. Okay, sure thing, Fatso. Fats.
What?
I do have a noise gate on my mic. Is it fucking up right now? I've been having weird issues with my mic's levels, so it might be right now. I think it is. Damn it.
Ethan.
That's rude.
I know 1, 2, 3, or 4 about shifting, man. Look, when I shift my 52 Plymouth Cran book up to 65, all the birds do a soda fountain soiree down by Don Levy's Cattle Crow's Nest. I'll tell
All
you
right.
what.
Thank you, Joe. I don't think he knows
You
what
ever
he is
shifted
right
a
now.
Black Magic Zenith to Channel 2 and see Joyce Randolph showing
All right.
King?
You can cut. You can cut him off.
Okay, I'm sorry, Joe. And Joe, thank you for your contribution.
Joe Biden. Well, we did get that he smelled Hermione Granny's hair, but everything else was intelligible. Wow, Joe Biden.
Joe Biden. Yeah.
Shifter. You'd think Joe Biden would have something better to do than call our show.
Yeah.
There's a pandemic. There's there's like so many problems in this country.
Right.
Joe Biden, wake
Watching
up.
Harry Potter shifting TikTok. Not sure.
9/11.
Yo, you guys.
I either just made it better or made it worse. I'm trying to figure it out. I either made it better or I made it worse. Let's figure it out. Okay. I think that might be a little bit better. We'll see. I'll keep fucking around with it, I guess. But now we move on to some old school H3 videos. I did actually want to watch a few of these.
Curl, that jacket. I got it at Goodwill.
More mic testing. Okay, so this is wearing 200 shirts in the grocery store. Truly an internet classic. One of the internet videos of all time. When did this come out? This was 8 years ago, August 26th, 2016. When Hassan was talking about world issues, this is the type of stuff Ethan was doing. Clearly, he shouldn't be talking about it in current time.
Wow, Ethan, great moves. Keep it up. Proud of you.
Earlier this week, guys, I attempted to put 100 shirts on me. I don't know how we're gonna do 100 of this. And I came up a little bit short.
Are you okay?
I was disappointed in myself.
A ranking video of all of the classic, like reviewing all of the classic H3H3 production videos would be really good. You should definitely do that, Alex. You should figure out a way to either rank them, like maybe pick the specific, like separate them in reactions versus skits versus like feature videos or whatever where they have collaborations. But I think that could be very interesting.
A little bit short.
Are you okay?
I was disappointed in myself.
Where am I?
And frankly, the process. This time, we're...
One thing I think we need Ethan to talk about more are his music tastes. Because is Ethan a deadhead or does he just have this shirt? But either way, I think Ethan has like he's got that Cali swag. No, he just has I think he has some decent music taste, and I would be personally interested in hearing about it more. And like with people, you know, with Zach on the crew and stuff like that, I think they could do a full segment on something like that. We need to just get out of the drama, get out of the politics, get back to the goofs and gaffes.
We're coming back strong. We have been to every thrift store in Los Angeles County. We have picked up every XXXL we could get our hands on. Feast your eyes. Look at this pile of glorious XXLs. Every single big, bold, beautiful man in this God-blessed city of angels has bequeathed us with his glorious Fupish shirts. Today, I will don my crown of Fupish Maximus. I will become the Fupa Lord I was destined to be. What will happen when I bear the load of 200 XXXLs? I don't know. I'm scared to know, but I want to find out. Last time, we made the mistake of using a couple of smalls and mediums in the beginning, and what happened was it ended up...
Do you guys think that Ethan's a bigger fan of Kendrick Lamar or Third Eye Blind? What's the consensus?
Choking me and cutting off the circulation in my arms. So I couldn't go too far. I started freaking out. And I was getting like a headache. My face was going red. I was losing sensation in my arms. So this time we're going all XXLs. We've gone big, only big and stretchy. So this way we hope that we can go all the way to 200. We're doing it right. We've learned from experience. I'm more determined than ever. Guys, I think this is it. So let's catch up to where we were before and pick up from there. See you guys in a minute. I'm so happy we're doing this. It was such a good idea the first time. We definitely need to push me on that. We didn't make it to 200, but I do think that we pushed it.
See, I don't deny Ethan's rap knowledge, because one time Ethan said that if you're gonna say that you're a bit like an underground rap fan, you can't say that your favorite artists are like, you know, any of these big names, or, you know, you can't say you're like a big, I guess not even like about being underground. You can't even say you're like a big fan of rap if your favorite rappers are, I think he even said Kendrick Lamar, but our rappers like Drake. He said that you would have to say something like MF Doom. And once he said MF Doom, I was like, okay, Ethan's for the culture. Ethan knows what's up. So yeah, I don't deny Ethan's street cred.
To the limit of human endurance and possibility. I don't think we had a need for part 2. There's big, beautiful XXXXLs out there that could have worn these shirts and kids in Africa could have eaten these shirts. And I'm just making a mockery of this whole fucking thing. Like, did part 2 really need to exist? I'm just scared right now. And that's not...
There's definitely a point where this could reach suffocation. Like, you could definitely get suffocated from these. Or if, like, the shirts angle wrong and start, like, pulling, he could maybe get, like, choked out or something. If, like, you know what I mean? Like, half of the shirts start pulling back while the front shirts start pulling forward and just lynch him.
Not a joke. I'm fucking terrified. Where's my face? I can't hear anything. It's choking me. I can't move my fucking head, dude. That being said, we need to celebrate our accomplishment and go get a couple of soda pops, guys. So walk with me.
If we were to close this, you're gone.
My mouth. Can you move it out of my mouth? I can't talk.
You mean if I can close
No,
it?
stop! I can't even stroke you. Stop. Eli, don't do this to me. You could literally just put my ass in the car and drop me off at the insane asylum. They wouldn't even ask questions. And I can't even fight you, dude. I'm completely in a straitjacket right now.
You should make this your Tinder profile pic.
3 to the 1, from the 1 to the 3. I met a bad bitch last night in the D. Let me tell you how I made her leave with me. Conversation at Hennessy. I've been to the motherfucking mountaintop. Heard motherfuckers talk, seen them drop. If I ain't got a weapon, I'ma pick up a rock. And when I bust your ass, I'm gonna...
Is this the dumbest and most embarrassing?
The way you can see he's like dripping sweat from this. My God, yeah, it's got to be like maybe 10 degrees, 15 degrees hotter in there. Like, easily.
Thing we've ever done?
Probably.
This actually, at first I was like, we've done worse. But as I walked to Ralph's in 200 shirts, I think to myself, this is probably the dumbest thing we've ever done. It's fine. Yeah, am I okay?
Honestly, if you just saw that from the back, you might just be like, oh shit. That guy's got some issues. This is what YouTube used to be about. Putting on 200 shirts so you could go to Ralph's and do this. Go to Ralph's. Ralph's? All the same. Ralph. Ralph with a V.
You can earn 20 cents off your fuel on gift cards every day, even on gift cards where you choose your amount. Get your choice from retailers like eBay, Google Play, H&M, Nike, Panera, Outback, and more. Use the Light Cash and start earning 20 cents off your fuel every day. Visit the gift card display inside.
Gotta get the sody pop. This is the vid that brought me into the H3 universe. See, this is a pretty good one to start off on, just to get like a taste of what the style of humor is. But this was because there was a trend of this at the time, right? Because everybody was doing like all the, like, how many shirts can I put on? Didn't some people get hurt in that? I could have sworn something. Let me look it up. Maybe it's fine. Maybe you can just wear as many shirts as you want. Eh. All I can find is videos of people freaking out because they can't get them off. But no, but like I didn't see an actual story of someone getting hurt. Yeah, just wearing 100 layers. Was there wearing 100 layers of pants? I think that would be more impressive.
You just leave it here?
Jenna Marbles did 100 layers of foundation, fake eyelash, hairspray, lipstick, and fake tan. That's honestly a pretty good one. I imagine the fake tan didn't end up looking too good. But still. I miss Jenna. I miss my old friend.
I feel good. I feel like we did a good thing for the world today. We made some FUPA awareness. We put on a lot of shirts. And that was something I'm very proud of. It's an achievement that I'll always cherish, and I'm happy that you guys shared this moment with me. This is also probably the dumbest, most pointless, unnecessary video ever.
Yep.
Like, we made part 1 and it was great, so why we're like, oh, let's make a shittier version part 2. Let's do that. I didn't really get the point of that. I don't know why we did it. But regardless, I have a sody pop, I got a wonderful wife, and 50 pounds of cumbersome shit that has literally almost put me on my deathbed. So cheers to you guys. Thanks for joining us on this journey. And I hope that you push like for every layer of shirt. So this time we're aiming for 200.
I guess it is true that as you'd wear the shirts, they'd get looser rather than getting tighter, because the fabric would just start stretching. But the one thing that could happen is overheating. But he seems like he got used to it after a while. It stopped being hot.
Likes, guys. Please support us. Cheers. Thank you so much, guys. Love you.
Cheers.
Cheers to you, Ela. Appreciate you. Ugh.
All right.
Jim's hate it. Man discovers insane weight loss trick. See how he did it. Click here. I need to know. See, this one really does just look like a person. Like, I've seen this guy out at Walmart. It's funny too, because it's a guy like this isn't fat. He's just an actual unit. But that was 200 shirts. Now it is time for 100 layers of beanies. H3H3 Productions. This one was on 9/11 2016. Nice. What was the last one? It was August. This was less than a month later they decided to do this on 9/11. Never forget.
Welcome to the 100 Beanie Challenge! Masterminds is a movie starring Owen Wilson and Zach Galifianakis coming out this September.
Oh, getting sponsored by Masterminds is hilarious. Oh, how we have fallen. Nas, Tom's getting them back up. Tom's getting the show the advertisements they deserve. That's crazy.
It's about two bank robbers that spend their money so stupidly that they get caught almost immediately. They challenged us to spend money as stupid as we could, and this is the result. Frankly, I'm pretty proud of the way we spent the money. I mean, this is a really useful thing for me, guys. So let's do this 100 beanie challenge. So we came out to a specialty welder out here in LA to put together a contraption to harness around my body that can hold the weight of 100 beanies, not just on my head, but stiffly, firmly
Is the mic even worse now?
above. This is everything I've ever dreamed of achieving in my life on paper. And this man here, he can make it a dream. That's nice. It's comfortable. All the greatest minds in Los Angeles have come together to build this beanie harness.
And how exactly is this one dangerous? Just because if he fell over, he has the chance of probably injuring multiple people. So what? What's the issue there?
Woo! Is that toxic, that smell?
I will say, if you have an issue with the audio cutting in and out, and not just like a clipping issue with me, it's probably YouTube, so just refresh the page.
Yeah. Can you shape it to like my fupa fold? Well, that feels good. It's almost like supportive here too. You know what I mean? So that's helpful to me.
Am I safe over here?
I know he was just leaning, but it looks like he was scratching his ass.
Am I safe over here?
This is it. The balls are a little different in size. They got one smaller. It's okay. It's kind of like, it's supposed to like fit my body anyway, right? So it's kind of accurate, like real life thing. Okay. Okay, so this is a good start. Do you think anyone else will want to buy one of these now? So we'll send them to you because it's a really useful item. I could see them starting to sell these at like Costco or something. It's very useful, very practical. A really useful, practical thing we got here, huh? This is gonna be a lot of fun, I can tell. All right, well, let's go finish it up.
Rise, loving God. You'll be the king.
So we decided to get 200 beanies just because we wanted to make sure it would all fit. So we're pouring it all into a pile right now to make a little bit of a beanie salad. I don't know if anyone has ever put 100, let alone 200 beanies on their head. I think this could be world-breaking stuff. We could be totally changing the world right now. Kobe. This amount of beanies actually costs more than a really good mattress, and to be frank, it's just as comfortable. So.
And they're absolutely destroying. I mean, you could still wear them, but they're just putting like a big hole through, or multiple holes through all of them.
So maybe people need to stop buying mattresses and start buying beanies.
I guess it's just one hole, right?
Well, we got a lot of beanies to stack up, so let's get it going. You shall obey my command as your one true beanie god. Beanie slaves! Obey your fucking beanie god and pick up the pace, dude.
For some reason in my head, whenever I'd see this, I'd always think that there was 2 sticks going up, but it does make sense there's just 1.
I don't have back problems, but I definitely will tomorrow. Thanks, masterminds.
Because yeah, it's just 1 pole. How do they get, I mean, I guess you just lean forward or just carry it out, but how do they transfer it in a car or whatever like this? Seems difficult. It would be funny to see him in a convertible. That would actually be very entertaining.
Whoops, I forgot. I'm 20 feet tall today.
Ah, what's good, H3 last week? Welcome in.
Shit.
How are you feeling?
I just saw you say it in chat and I checked. H3 show number 151, 50 minutes, starting at 12:30. Why do they do this to us? So I guess I'll start my time. I guess we'll start our poll at like 12:20 or something. Come on, guys. They need to think of what slop they can talk about today. We're going to talk about more Ace Family, talk about some James Charles. All great stuff. I am glad we're getting away from the straight drama. It feels like something's coming. And I know it's Ethan going to drop another video, but even beyond that, I feel like there's collusion happening somewhere. And we must be prepared. Yeah, for real. What a title. H3 show number 151. That name will go in the history books.
I'm feeling great, dude. You know...
Holy shit, it's fucking my back up. And if I like lean forward just an inch too much... The belt snapped and the whole fucking thing came tumbling down. All right, well, guys, yeah, as I was saying, if I lean forward just a little bit too much, there you go. How's it look down there, Hila?
Pretty big.
Hila, are you impressed finally? Can I finally impress you with something? Jeez, dude. Hey girl, how you doing? You like what you see?
I just realized it's Moses.
You know what they say about a man?
Okay, so they did do it like this. I was wondering if they were going to do a convertible or something, but they just did it with the sunroof. After seeing the thing fall down, I would not trust it hanging out of a sunroof. Moonroof, whatever. I think moonroof the one that opens? Sunroof is just the one that has a window?
With a lot of beanies on his head. Big, a lot of beanie support. I'll be seeing you later. It's hard to miss me. You'll see me coming from the horizon, so you don't need to come looking for me. I'll find.
You're so right. Yeah, there are just gonna be a bunch of hate videos that come out on break. But hey, I'll be here to react to all of them.
You. Anyway, give me a call, right? Give me a call. So here we're at Venice Beach to show off my sick new Beanie King, dude. I want to press some cuties and maybe get a couple numbers and just trying to get out there and do my thing. Kind of just, introduce the world to myself. So I'm trying to get out there. Got it.
So how many beanies are those?
It's about 100.
If I was gonna guess, I'd say 40.
It's 100. It's 100 plus.
It's 100 plus. Yes. Well, that's so generally vague.
I don't know why it's sped up, but same thing.
Fuck. Got him! I was fine, dude. I'm the fucking beanie guy.
What? Humongous what? What? Humongous what? Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Oh god. He's fucking coming back, dude. The beanie fucking haters coming back, dude. Get a shot at him. Oh, dude. Fucking beanie haters, dog.
Humongous what?
Humongous what?
Humongous what? What? Humongous what?
Beanie Nation.
Humongous what?
Humongous what? What? Humongous what?
Humongous what?
That is awesome.
Hey.
What's up for?
What up? How you doing?
Good.
Oh, it's just it's a hobby. It's a passion. I'm into it.
That is absolutely.
Can I
take a Snapchat?
Hell yeah, dude.
That is awesome.
What are you guys up to? Just protecting and serving?
Yeah, just working.
Cop on Snapchat, he better not be sending that to a 15-year-old. I'm watching you. Seems like a decent guy. Has a nice smile. But I'm watching.
Chill, dude.
No drones.
Oh, yeah, I'm not flying right now.
Oh, no
you
drones
can't-
on the beach.
You can't fly at all because you got LAX and stuff so close, and we have a lot of our helicopters fly back and forth. You got Coast Guard helicopters and stuff, so
That's a bummer.
this makes it difficult. Okay.
All right,
So
the
just
hat
be
any
really
problem?
careful. Huh?
Is this fine?
No, the hat should be fine.
The hat's
Just-
it's not a violation of airspace or anything?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Humongous what? What? Humongous what? Why would you say that?
Got him.
Humongous what? Humongous what?
My name.
Humongous what?
People might look at me and say they want power like this, but trust me, you don't want this kind of power, dude. Oh.
How does that? I guess they could just say you can't fly any drones, but yeah, like, couldn't you fly like beneath building level or something, beneath like a certain height? I don't care. It's all besides the point. We're talking about beanies right now.
No! No! My castle is coming crashing down.
His beanies went limp. Hate when that happens.
Beanie Kingdom. I was supposed to be the beanie god. I don't know what look you call this, but it's not as impressive. Now I'm just a dick and balls, dude. I'm a tiny little fucking noodle dick and a couple of lopsided balls, dude. Hey guys, you like what you see?
Why? I don't know. It's a bit silly, really. It's fun.
Silly? How'd you just call my hat silly? You want a hat? Grab a hat off the top.
That's okay, bro.
Guys, you got
No,
the
I know. I don't need it though.
This is Purple Reggae with the hat man. I really had to buy.
I won't lie, I still use Snapchat. Purely because my phone has 831 unopened messages. I get so many spam texts that I prefer to use like Instagram or other messengers. I have like 3 people that I have pinned to the top of my messages that I just check every couple days to make sure I didn't get a text. But other than that, I do not look at like my new messages coming in. So I talk to like my close friends on Snapchat, but I don't post, or I would never post a story on there. I haven't done that since high school.
A hat man because I like the hat plan and I really understand everybody in the hustle, man. So we gotta keep on doing this. Kanye West, I'm gonna do it, man. Pablo, that's my name, man. This is the hat man doing the hat thing. Last chance, guys. We're closing.
What are you selling?
Bikinis.
You have hats?
Actually, we.
See, I had WhatsApp before. I just don't I don't really like the UI, I guess. I need to just, suck it up and get used to it. But other than that, Discord works too. There's a lot that people use. I just use Snapchat because I've had it since high school, so I just text all my close friends on there. It's easier. And Instagram, obviously, because that's also like one of the easiest. Especially because most of the time, if I'm talking to someone, it's in reference to something they posted or something I saw on Instagram.
Do you have any beanies?
Yeah, I do.
What do you got?
You stay? You
Oh,
stay?
yeah.
Beautiful.
You earned this. Thank you, dude. I don't need change.
God bless you.
It's for the service.
All right.
Thank you, dude.
God bless. And the beanies.
The beanie god.
The beanie god. Woo! The beanie god. Woo! God bless the beanie god.
Dude, Venice is like kind of a weird place. Did you notice that? It's like everyone here is such a weirdo. It's bizarre. It's a bizarre place, isn't it? I forgot some of my beanies. But it's nice to see you again. Why don't you write your number on one of my beanies and I'll take it home with me and I'll give you a call. What do you say? You like the size of my beanies, girl? Hey girl, get a load of my fucking beanie tower. Does that turn you on? Masterminds comes out September 30th, guys. Go check it out. It stars your boy Zach Galifianakis, Owen Wilson, Jason Sudeikis, and Kristen Wiig.
And you nearly shot yourself a new butthole.
Feels like it just grazed my biscuits right there betwixt them.
The movie was directed by Jared Hess.
Wasn't that movie deemed like really bad when it came out? I feel like I started watching it and didn't like it after about 10 minutes. But I could be wrong.
The director of Napoleon Dynamite. Masterminds look like it's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. Go check it out September 30th. What am I gonna do with all my money? I'm gonna make a beanie ivory tower, dude. This is just the beginning. Let's drive. Floor it. Floor it, dude. Floor it. Floor it, dude. Floor it. No, not that way. Floor it, dude. I'll see you guys later. See you guys at the movie.
Okay, and then after I saw those videos and added them to my document for the day, I decided to add this one because I think I watched it when it first came out, but I do not remember it at all. And it's going through our old H3 archive, and it's from the Hila Klein channel, which I believe is the old Ethan and Hila channel, right? Yeah, it's the old Ethan and Hila channel that has been turned into the Hila Klein channel. She hasn't posted on it in over a year, and this is from a year ago, but it is going through our old H3 archive. A little trip down memory lane.
Hey guys, so Teddy Fresh is now in stores at Urban Outfitters, and I had to come check it out in person because it's so exciting to me. It's not in every location, it's just a few stores and not a lot of styles, but nonetheless, very exciting. So let's go take a look. Guest appearance. We have a celebrity on the vlog
Ethan's
today.
in the house.
I gotta be honest, Ethan with like the grown out beard and like longer hair, he just looks he looks a little disheveled. He looks he doesn't look as bad Empanada. But this is when it was going downhill and he realized need to kick it into gear. I'm just kidding, but I don't know, there's just something about the longer beard I don't like. But who am I? I'm not a stylist.
Where'd he come from?
Oh my god. You're probably the most famous person on my vlog.
Okay.
Can I clickbait your name?
Yeah, just be like, Ethan stopped by to say what up.
Okay. Can we do a thumbnail together?
Sure.
Okay.
With my biggest fan.
It's been a long time coming. For a while now, I've been wanting to clear out our...
No, okay. I had to check. I was looking for myself. Ryan Kavanaugh. Executive producer of Masterminds. It's a relativity motion picture. Crazy.
Archive of things. I've just been keeping everything. Like whenever we made a video and we bought props, I always kept everything. And we had in this room like a huge closet behind the wall, so I was just put everything there. And so I felt like it's about time to clear it out, and could be fun to show it for the vlogs. So let's start looking at it.
I think if Ethan wants the beard, he has to make sure he's like keeping it shaped.
I still have these from the hazmat suits. Whenever we would watch a video that was like too cringy, it was too hard to handle, we would put these on. The funny thing about these is that you get so hot when you wear it, like insane, that we had to like, I think this is...
See, I am glad that they're sentimental minded about these props and stuff, because obviously stuff's gonna go missing like over time, but even if you don't plan on ever using this stuff again, it is just nice to have for the purpose of memory.
This is the front because you zip it closed. We had to cut the back so that we would have air going in, because otherwise you just like, you sweat so much you can't, look, we had to cut the legs open.
Wow.
Like, what do we do with this now? I don't know.
We frame it.
Relativity sponsored them more than once. Maybe that's why Ryan hates Ethan so much now. He's like, I did so much for you. I made you who you are. And it destroyed my company. So now Ryan Kavanaugh has made it his life's mission to, I don't know, have this weird back and forth with Ethan Klein.
The old flame chair.
I saw that. Oh my god.
It was in the background of a lot of the videos, and then I think I bought another one because it started to deflate. So stuff here, like these are from the what do we call it? The what was it called?
I do agree that props do come in handy in future videos, like but I feel like a lot of this stuff, like these outfits specifically, will only work as callbacks to these videos, and that's why I feel like they have more sentimental value than like reuse for like new sketches, because it works as a hat, but then you could just use any hat.
Hey, what up, guys?
And then this is the first Steady Fresh hat. Ethan was wearing it a lot in videos, so that's why it's here. This is the do-rag from the
Vape Nation
video. Oh, this was pretty iconic. Like, you know, Chex Mix, the company? Mm-hmm. I guess they were fans and they sent us this Papa Bless mix.
Oh my god, that's awesome. From Chex Mix themselves?
Yeah.
Whoa.
And that was kind of like unheard of, because we never had like brands relationships in that way, especially back then. Anything that...
I think honestly there was a period where YouTube was much more like, I feel like the creator relationship with brands was a lot more I don't even know how to say it, just like interactive between the brands and the creators themselves, rather than just being like instead of just using YouTube as the middleman for all the advertisements. So it is cool that because I feel like there were a lot of creators in the past that used to like get weird stuff from like they have it from Chex Mix, but like Coca-Cola and other products that were just trying to get more in the social media sphere. I feel like you don't see that
That's
as much
this
now.
was always funny. So this is my American flag shirt when I got my nationality and I became American. This is terrible. It smells terrible. Okay. Well, Papa John's was always favorite meme of everybody's. I think fans sent us their actual work uniform.
So this is legit?
Yeah. Who was it that we were... I remember shooting something at a bodega in New York with this. Oh, maybe it was a Ryan Johnson thing or like a pickup artist, and I think there were like condoms in here.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's true. I wish all the negativity will go away too, but it'll just kind of... It'll come and it'll go, and it's just about how we handle it in the moment. Make sure to speak up against misinformation and disinformation. See something, say something, you know what I mean? That's just true in every aspect of life.
Let me see. Oh. What is this?
Tactical.
Yep, it's still here. That Dr. Disrespect. Whoops. I think he gave this to us when he came on the podcast. Oh, Elsa dress?
Oh my god.
The drunk Elsa? I think this is the wig, yeah. And then who gave us the Matzo Man? Was that Posty? May have been Post Malone. I think when we went to one of those rave to do those rave videos, we made a bunch of, I made a bunch of bracelets.
What did they say?
Please turn the music down. Vape fuckers. This is not a joke. Cause Ethan was gonna tell on stage. Well, he did actually. He said on stage, like, can you turn the music down?
Oh really?
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. www.papajohns.com. I think one of our friends was a DJ performing at the EDM event, and he said he would let us on stage. And so Ethan was like, what's one thing I'm gonna say to the microphone? And he thought it would be funny to say, like, can you guys turn it down? It's too loud here.
Is that on video?
I only got one question. Why is the bass so loud? I mean, seriously, am I the only one?
So I can't remember. There was one video that ended up getting taken down because I think that's the one because the musician, we were staying the DJ. We were staying at a hotel together in Vegas, and so we shot some stuff at the hotel. And then the hotel reached out to us that we don't have permission for that footage.
What?
Yeah.
Just because you shot it in
Yeah,
there?
just like some shots at the room and the hallway.
Oh
That's
my God,
all.
That's insane.
And we had no way, like we tried like counter and everything, and they threatened to sue us basically. So
What, did
the
they
video.
take your memory card though? How?
That's so weird, because don't people do that all the time? I feel like people film in Vegas, like there are literally like Vegas YouTubers. But I guess maybe they're sponsored by the casinos.
How could they?
No, the video is already up on YouTube. So when they
see.
saw it, they reached out, and so eventually the video was taken down. I think that's the one, yeah. Yeah, it's so stupid. Yeah, this was a fan made it. They're like, their idea was like a super long beanie. Like, but unfortunately it's too loose, so it doesn't actually stay on. But the idea is cute. This was one of the sweaters Ethan used to wear when I met him. I don't know why it's here, but I love it.
No, that's actually so cute.
It's so funny. He used to wear all this super vintage stuff, and I was like, it's kind of cool. These, we made like, we both wore these. Oh, this was my CEO costume.
Go to a rave wearing earplugs or like noise canceling headphones. You'll still hear everything, but it'll probably be more enjoyable.
Before I was a CEO, I think.
Here, let's see. Have we gotten an update yet? Nothing? Still nothing. Wow.
This was when we went on Vine Street, and Ethan was like, making like a documentary about the influencer. It was just such a time where there were so many people making supposedly content for kids with like the Spider-Man and Elsa, but it wasn't. It was weird. So we made a lot of videos about that. I don't know why we have this. I think this was when we first started doing the podcast. We started taking pictures with each guest and framing them.
Aw, like actual photos?
Yeah, I think that's why I have this one here.
Where was this one taken?
With Felix, when he was here in LA, he was like in an Airbnb, so we went to him and did it there at his place. So this was like outside his spot. These are some like meme books. Ryan Johnson who is a friend of the show. That's actually his book. He's kind of like a pickup artist. So and also like he was a professional.
Yeah, he was a soaper. But he wasn't like a pickup artist. He was a pickup artist. I guess he was like a pickup artist. He tried to be a pickup artist.
Soaper, which is like something people don't even know about these days, but
I want some soap shoes so bad. How do I get soap shoes in a size 13? That way I can do parkour, run around the city, and grind on rails with my feet. Who wouldn't want to do that? It'll be like I'm living in a futuristic movie.
it's like a specific shoe with wheels that they would do stuff like that with. A pro soaper. Such a character. And
what are loops? I've never heard of that. Are they another type of hearing device?
it's the ultimate guide to picking up girls with wingmen. Well, Nathan, for you.
Oh, loop earplugs. I haven't seen these before. I might have to try these.
Just because we actually like this show. Maddie B. That's a wrap.
Maddie B has grown up so much. I don't know what he's getting up to, but every time I see him, I'm like, what the hell? He grew past like so many people that were doing the same thing. Like I think they talked about it on the show. They showed Jacob Sartorius, and we're like, Maddie B has progressed so far past what Jacob Sartorius stopped at. And I think he might still be rapping too. Let me see if his YouTube channel is still active.
This was just kind of like a lot of times in the background of our videos. It was just a magazine that came out around the time we made our video, so everybody kept showing it to us.
Wait.
He escaped.
Said this came out a day ago. This came out yesterday. It's just a song.
Play me like you do. I'm dedicated, it's bitter but true. Your love is sweet, but still I'm suffocating.
Interesting. So he's just on his music stuff. He's still using little kids.
Do I have to go to camp this year?
This is going to be a great opportunity for you to make some new friends.
Well, I didn't make any friends last year.
Sticks and stones, I know how the rest goes, but your words.
Okay, so he's like producing, I guess, other people's stuff. Yeah. I just feel like this is weird to have on his channel, but okay. So who's this by? Yeah, brought to you by Maddie B LLC. Interesting. Okay. Doing his own thing, I guess. Trying to bring up other kids that want to be musicians, which is, I guess, good if he's doing it the right way. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I mean, I'm not getting monetized on that the ads for this video anyways, so let Maddie B get it, I guess.
Movement was, it's actually from the
Help me get to 1,000 subscribers. Like and subscribe so I can get this video demonetized by Maddie B. Help me out.
For you show. This was a prop, I think, the Bible for Dummies. But I can't remember if we ever actually used it. Papa John's gift card. I'm sure somebody gave that to us at some point. These were, dumb products. So yeah, Ethan and I had the dumb products video on the Ethan and Yula channel. So a lot of times I would be searching for a while until I felt like I have a good bunch of products, and then we would shoot it. This was one of those for like traveling.
It's like an airplane?
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah, you inflate it and then it's like supposed to like rest your head here.
Those are amazing. I use that.
You actually use it?
I do, yeah.
Do you like it?
I do.
That's funny. There's all kinds of stuff here, like neck genie elite. Like just the box alone looks.
Yes, sir. It's 500 for memberships. Feel free to join my membership. But then it's 1,000 for ad monetization. It's the way the cookie crumbles. You also need like 4,000 watch hours. But I'm at like 5,000. Thanks to you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. These are very interesting products. I feel like you don't see infomercials as much. Or not, I guess not infomercials, but just like weird commercials for, you know, shoddy products that might end up leaving you in, you know, in the hospital or something.
So funny to me.
Look younger without surgery.
Pimple popping thing, I hate it. So gross. Shittens. It's mitten shaped wiper. You gotta go like this and wipe.
Okay, that's so dumb.
Yes, some of these are like, I think some we did use, some of it we may have not used. This is a hot dog slicer. And our pants. So funny. Glow in the dark toilet paper. The shambong. You know how people do beer bong?
Mm-hmm.
So the shambong for champagne.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we never actually used it. And then it has a bag too. Like you want to show up to a party.
I guess that's true. It's just TikTok ads and stuff from like Shein and Temu. That is the equivalent. I just like seeing the I just want to get like a ad for it on YouTube of like, are you tired of your neck feeling stretched out during the day? Well, here's the throat tightener so you can have a nice tight little throat.
Like this. I brought my shambong. The Navage. I still see commercials for this all the time.
Wait, what?
It's supposed to like clean your nose when you're like
use it.
when you're congested. It shoots like liquid up your nose.
Did you try it?
I did. I did not like it. This, a lot of people kept telling me about it, and I think my sister actually bought it one day for us because we were all about the beanies. And this.
Congrats on that, Alex. Going up in the world. And yes, you probably were 1,000 of my watch hours. Not gonna lie. Thank you for always being in here.
This is a beanie, like a wine bottle stopper.
That is so cute.
Yeah,
it's a tiny beanie.
It's actually cute.
How did the whole beanie thing, just because Ethan or you used to wear beanies all the time?
Yeah, Ethan used to, and he always had those big beanies. Actually, I just saw one of his old ones here. So when I met Ethan, he had like one of these navy and one red, and they're like so thick and chunky, and he always wore it. And I was like, where did you get these? Because beanies were always super thin and flat the way I knew them, and he apparently got them at the vintage store. So that was always his thing. He always wore it. And then when we made Teddy Fresh, one of my things was to try and remake his kind of beanie. So this is one of the first Teddy Fresh samples, but his beanies were even thicker than that. They were crazy big. And then one time he lost one. Oh, and we still have the red one that's framed here.
Oh, yeah.
So this was the red one.
Reviewing products really is a lost, it's a lost art of YouTube. And so is like, I think like continuing bits like this. Like how many YouTube channels just have random like, just videos about something like a beanie. Just continuing a bit about a beanie over the course of a few years. It is just interesting the things that go in and out of popularity. Let's hope I go into popularity before out of it.
Like, I don't know if you can tell, but you see how thick it is?
Yeah.
It's super chunky.
So this is the original one he always used to wear?
Yeah, and then we made the video where he was like selling it on eBay. For whatever people will bid. And then the blue one we lost in New York.
Oh.
This is a box of a bunch of beanies from when we did the 100 beanie challenge. We went to like downtown here in LA to one of those beanie stores. This was like our makeup / paint. This is white face paint.
That's what you guys use?
Yeah. We also at one point used a bunch of old phones. I don't even remember what it was for. It was some kind of a bit in a video. The Pikachu stuff. I think this is the outfit, yeah.
Oh my god!
That's the actual Vape Nation. It was actually Ethan's pajama pants.
Real dumpy on him there. Let's rewind that. Run that back real quick.
Oh my god!
That's the actual Vape Nation. It was actually Ethan's pajama pants. This at one time I bought from a vintage store, and I wore it in a video, and it kind of became my beanie. I still love it. It's so cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's just some kind of a brand of something. Like I don't know if it's Swedish or.
It's a hat.
Isn't it funny how like there's nothing cool about like being Jewish? Like this is what we get. This was definitely a staple at the time. I still like it. It's pretty funny. Here's the Vape Nation shirt that he wore. Yeah. He wore this too in a lot of stuff. This is a shirt that I made him in Israel because he was a Biggie fan.
Did he ever wear it?
Yeah, he wore it a lot.
That's sweet.
When the Pope was visiting in New York, I think we got this. Some of our fan art that became merch, like this one. This one a lot of people love.
Yeah.
It's like the Grateful Dead vibe.
Was that also fan art?
Yeah.
So cool.
The Vape Nation, Ethan.
This is why it's funny when people just call Teddy Fresh just like YouTuber merch, their merch brand or whatever. Because it's like, no, it's like it is its own like clothing line, even if you want to consider it like an indie clothing line or whatever. But this is merch. This is YouTube merch. Is all of these designs. The stuff from Teddy Fresh is all like streetwear and stuff.
And there was one Mila Kleiner.
I love this one.
Yeah, it was always like just cool fan art that we would end up like reaching out to them and make it official. Oh, this is the Ken Bone outfit. It has like the red sweater and the white polo underneath.
Oh.
That's so funny.
Thank you for the reminder.
I forgot about that. Men's diaper. Makes sense. What are these? A yearbook?
They give out yearbooks?
I feel like only that 1 year. So it's just like all the channels.
Oh, that's so cool.
Interesting.
Where is he using?
Here's H3.
Oh, there it is.
Jeff the Star, Jeff Dunham.
Wow. Nice.
Oh wait, here we are. Ethan,
okay. Yeah. So cool.
Pretty random.
Kind of cool though.
Yeah, kind of cool.
I think this is the first poll where I might say that I don't know if I worded this the best. This is 30 minutes from now. 30 minutes meaning 1 o'clock.
I don't think they did that this year.
We still don't have a thumbnail or a title. So yeah, we might be in for a bit of a wait.
Oh, they're both 2016.
Yeah,
so
I think
for your teaching.
This is just the 100,000 one.
That's so cool.
The other ones we already took to the office a while ago. These are just extra, just the Ethan and Hila channel.
Aw, this is what you guys are watching on right now.
Yeah. Actually, didn't even remember that we got this. Like, I don't know what it's for.
It's so cool because it's not like a standard thing, but it's
No,
from
yeah.
YouTube.
Looks like there's a bunch of comments.
See, always voting 30 minutes is a safe bet because then you'll never get the over. Like, oh man, it went past. Like, well, I did 30 minutes, so I never went past. I'm always within the realm of possibility. And thank you. And thank you to everyone that stopped in to the stream so far. Truly has been a great time.
This has been my whole life on YouTube. It has become so much more comfortable on camera. Still working on that.
It must have
crazy.
been like a fan or something.
This?
I mean, like from YouTube that put it together.
I don't know, because I feel like they don't just do stuff like this, right?
Right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the news, like the actual national news was very heavy, so I felt like doing kind of more of a chill stream for today. I don't know what they have in store. They might be waiting on the title because they might be thinking about doing something a little bit more, you know, a little more pointed, talking about the way that Hassan's been, you know, talking about the whole shooting that happened and the way that his fan base has been talking about it, the wiping of his Discord and stuff like that. It's just weird how they keep every step of the way doing the wrong thing, saying the wrong thing, and when Ethan calls it out, he gets framed as the bad guy.
And he doesn't know.
This is Happy 2018. I feel like every year maybe they were doing something different.
Oh, I see.
And I think they kind of stopped with all this. Probably too expensive.
This would be cool to hang in the office.
Yeah. Oh, well, this is also funny. That's not what I thought I was gonna see though. This is from when we made the 90s boy brand video, and part of it was that Ethan was gonna go get a spray tan, and so this was a prop where he took this video to show the lady like how he wants to look.
Hey everybody, let me take you back
To have the image saved is pretty great.
to a magical time, back in the 90s.
And the fact that he got it wasn't terribly far off, but it's still nowhere close to the.
Let me take you back to a magical time,
the frosted
back
tips.
in the 1990s, when you could just pick up some binoculars and peep some hot-ass cuties, fucking babes. It doesn't matter what your age. Come on with me. Let's take it. Go to the beach and frost your tips. Stay in the sun till it looks like you have jaundice. Woo! Play some volleyball with some hot babes. Take them to your mom's place to get for maids. Spray the maids, yeah.
Oh wow. We just saw that. The fact they still have that though is even insane.
Spray the maids, yeah.
Because I would have just figured out a way to just preserve maybe 20 beanies, something like this tall, you know, maybe like this tall, just preserve the beanies themselves, but to keep the actual frame for the 200 beanie contraption is dedication for sure. Need to bring it back.
My little brother's watching with binoculars on. It might be wrong, but in the 90s it's alright. 'Cause I'm wearing my puka shell necklace tonight. Puka shell necklace tonight. I'm gonna make you jizz. Koozie with me tonight. Doesn't really sound that good.
Is this the song of the summer?
I don't know, man. It's stupid. Maybe I made a mistake doing this. It's stupid. Maybe the 90s aren't that dope. I don't know. Fuck. Kind of wasted a lot of time, money, and effort on this. Making you jizz tonight.
The last thing here is my old camera. So this was actually our first camera that we shot all the videos on.
That is so cool.
Yeah, we got so much use.
I know someone welded the frame. We were just watching the video before you came in, H3, last week, but like, I don't know, the frame also snapped and like broke, or at least the harness did. So not the most well put together weld job, I guess.
This out of this one.
When did you guys, or why did you guys eventually switch to DSLR?
I think what it is sometimes with this one, lighting was really difficult. So like if it got a little dark or something, the DSLRs are a lot more bright.
I see.
And they kind of manage more day and nighttime. But then you have to deal with the shakiness. They're more shaky.
Oh, right. And heavy.
Yeah, and heavy. And this is like super easy with motion because it has like a better sensor for that. So kind of weigh the pros and cons depending on your situation, I guess. It's so cute. She's the softest dog.
Oh, look who it is. Oh. Is the song in this video?
Oh,
it's Kaya.
I could just do this all day.
She was a really cute puppy. She's a cute dog, but she was such a cute puppy.
So good at being a pet. She like knows how to do it.
Dude, this man's lips are blue.
Okay. I do have meetings.
So we brought some of the stuff to the office. This is just the start of it. There's some more coming, you guys.
There's more?
Yeah, lots of bins actually. What are you looking at?
I found something really, really special here.
The brazzo. The brazzo. Wow.
Here, I'm gonna do my best brazzo stare.
That's intense. That is intense. Can you feel it? Do you feel him? You need to get your Star Trek chair and then put brazzo all around you.
Brazzo could be a Star Trek character with his like powers.
Oh yeah,
Be
yeah.
some sort of like interdimensional being.
Brazzo.
Brazzo.
I gotta say, as a fan,
I know.
some of this stuff I can't believe I'm looking at.
I know.
Oh, it's the hat.
This is from the water park video.
Yeah.
And did you see the chair? The flame chair?
The flame chair, here it is.
The fake Naish bandana.
Oh wow. Oh, this is important too. The
Oh,
gamer
yeah.
gunk glasses.
Oh shit.
There's some fucking gamer gunk all over this. Ethan put his gunk all over this shit. It's sticky. They're literally sticky, dude.
I mean, did you see the video? It
Yeah.
got pretty. Oh.
Wow,
That's
that's
history.
authentic gamer gunk. That is history. All kinds of glasses. Oh, these are the Vape Nation's glasses.
I'm telling you, H3, last week, I'm doing my due diligence in reminding all of the H3 fan base about the history of the H3 podcast and H3 Productions. We got to look at all of the history of everybody, every little individual character and person. We got to watch that video of Joey Salads pissing in his mouth and the video of Blippy shitting on his friend. We just can't do that on this stream, but it'll happen one day. One day.
Glasses, aren't they? With the flip.
They're, I think.
Is that it?
They look like that, but I don't think. I don't know. If
Maybe this was from the
maybe
second
they are.
one. Maybe these are the fancier,
Yeah.
the Gucci ones.
Oh,
it's
the
hazmat suit.
Yeah, I recognize this from Ethan Ela reading hate comments. Ela was wearing this hat.
We had an emoji with her wearing that for a long time on the channel.
That ain't no cowboy. That ain't no cowboy hat, bro.
No? What is this?
It's from someone's birthday party.
Someone's birthday party.
A very sweet lady we used to work with.
Very sweet lady that we used to work with. Oh, Trisha?
It's from Ethan's outfit for her birthday party.
Oh, okay.
All love to Trisha.
This honestly looks like a very expensive hat.
All love.
Sincerely. Ooh, those are fire.
What the fuck?
I think are those
They're awful.
Yeah, that's from the birthday party too.
How do people wear these?
Excuse
Sorry.
me?
Yeah, I know.
I love them. Slip them on.
Oh my god.
Good to go. The breathable.
Oh my god. Breathable.
Bet you were hot upstairs right now.
Yeah, my feet especially. I was really
My toes
concentrating on my
breathing.
feet temperature. I need to regulate my feet temp.
So we found.
I love that Dan kept readjusting the Cyclops glasses, even though he could just take them off. Like he wanted to keep wearing them, even though it was probably making his vision like an amber color or something.
Concentrating on my feet temperature. I need to regulate my feet temp.
So we found a secret compartment in here. We were trying to figure out what exactly this plaque was for. It says sharing is caring, and it has a little cutout for a
Sharpie.
Oh, what?
And that's why we made some extra for you to share with your fans. Let's see. Thank you, sir.
And when he did take them off, he's like, "Yeah, these are mine."
Trying to keep it. As
me too, though. I'd be laying claim. I'd be like, "Well, here's my." Like, why isn't this at someone's desk? Oh wait, this is the. Is that attached to the Gatsby? Was there a bull's head on it? Am I forgetting something?
as tight as possible. So it's like folders.
I guess I need to go do my homework and do some research again. Why? When was there a bullhead on the Gatsby?
Oh my god! What?
Yo.
Interesting. Damn. These are like, this is a rare artifact.
I want one.
Go get him to sign it with the red Sharpie. Do it official.
Hit me up on eBay. Halo out here. We found a secret compartment under this.
You did?
And it said,
no, you did not.
Sharing is caring. It had a cutout for a Sharpie that was in here.
What the fuck? Sharing is caring, and that's why we made some extra posters for you to share with your fans.
Yeah,
what?
there's like.
Oh, the bull was on the Oliver Tree episode. They added the bull to the Gatsby. Okay. Oh, because they were doing like Western stuff. That makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Ethan.
4 posters for fans.
Oh.
Who the fuck is this guy?
Oh.
I know it's another worker, but I do just like the idea of every time anybody walks past that isn't like part of the main H3 podcast crew, you're just like, who the fuck? What? Who's this?
Like 4 posters for fans.
Oh.
They're doxing this guy right now.
Oh, that is crazy.
I know, and
we've never seen this.
Since I have you on camera, I mean, you do have a Sharpie. I am a fan. Maybe I could be.
Dear. God, I hope this is not gonna be too offensive, but it's so funny to me lately.
Okay. I was just hoping for an autograph.
No, yeah, this video is from a year ago. This video came out it's almost 2 years ago. So it's August 12th, 2023.
But I'm honored.
Serving.
Waleed. See, again, there's just people I always forget about.
Hell yeah.
And apparently, Sam adds then meow meow. I don't know. I don't even know what that means.
As long as you put your name, I'll take it.
Ela. I change my autograph every time, so there you go. This is a new original 2023
Nice.
autograph.
Oh, damn.
Thank you so much. Hell yeah. Nice guy get Ethan to give me a special message. That is pretty cool though, that they gave you these little envelopes too, and like...
That's so cool.
Yeah.
You were showing me this, and you're like, I'm not really sure what this was about.
No. Oh, and it's like a whole thing.
Yeah, there's like...
What? It's like a whole beautiful envelope.
Yeah.
Wow. No wonder they stopped. I mean, they spent so much money on this shit.
And back then there wasn't, nearly as many big channels, so
yeah,
they could do all this customized stuff like this.
Yeah.
This is awesome though.
Cool.
Nice.
Thank you.
Hazardous?
I don't know, I just grabbed it, it was sticky. I just wanted to feel a flip phone, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Oh my god, remember texting?
Oh man, I was the T9 king, dude. I can't even tell you.
I was gonna say, I was sidekick gang.
You were sidekick? See, I was razor gang.
No sidekick. There's one of these.
The way I used to play Snake like a pro.
Snake.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh man. This.
Someone needs to show Papa Gut this video because Papa Gut's always asking where any black representation is in the H3 workforce.
Snake like a pro.
Snake.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh man. This makes me think of like...
Or the Motorola, right. This was like the one.
Oh. So we have a thumbnail. But still no title. He's thinking about it. He's trying to come up with a title in this thumbnail, actually. What am I gonna put for my thumbnail? What am I gonna put for my title?
Oh wait, no, this one has like it's got extended ends.
Oh my god.
Wow, that's really a throwback.
This makes me think of like getting stuck on like Jurassic Park Island and trying to get service to get out.
What was the one that like, it was similar to this, that a lot of people had and they were like legendary for being indestructible?
Nokia,
yeah.
the Nokia ones.
Was it Nokia? Yeah, I guess it was
Like
Nokia.
the navy blue and silver ones.
Yeah. I knew so many people that had
Who are you
that one.
talking to?
Doesn't matter.
None of your business.
The power
Oh,
of
they
like
are
hanging up on somebody. Like I just miss like
that.
being like, you know what? I'll talk. You know, I'll talk to you later.
Boom. It feels good. Yeah. Slam that shit.
It hits in a way I just don't
Yeah.
know how to explain.
I see my.
This is what they took from us.
Yeah.
Wow. On my iPhone, just like
I see my
that.
dad pissed off at a client once and just rip it in half.
Oh, like break it?
Like just.
Oh, that's satisfying too. You see that in movies when the spy is like, oh, I can't be tracked.
Right.
Stop it.
So, those phones that I showed in the...
We're also already 7 minutes past. So we're getting close to 10. Damn, internet's going crazy today. I'm really sorry about that, everybody. I really appreciate everybody that's sticking through. My lord. My lord God above. Jolly G. But, yeah.
The
Still
vlog
nothing.
earlier. Look where they are now. They put in the vlog earlier. Look where they are now.
Title is interesting. Is there a title now? Oh, it's time for me listen. Is it supposed to be it's time for me to listen? It's time for me grammar. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Dan is a queen. Anybody? I'm looking for... Nope.
They found a new life.
Repurposed.
By the mad woman.
Is it it's time for me to listen? Because this is going to be the one where they talk about where they show him doing the orchestra or you know, the whatever, that whole thing. I wonder if that's what it's going to be.
This one is one of yours. There was another one. This one was one of yours too. This is everyone's favorite. We love the pink razor.
Love it. My all-time favorite phone.
Yep. Oh, the walkie-talkie was yours.
Oh, yeah.
special appearance.
This is a wall that Sam built for a photo shoot we're having right now over here at Teddy Fresh.
And this is someone's keyboard, and
I do recognize that.
Well, I think it was taken from someone's desk, and it still works, and it's been on. So I think maybe it's like typed somewhere.
Oh my god.
It photographed so well. I can't wait to see the pictures.
Yay. So cool. I don't know how you do it, Sam. I don't.
Command strips and a prayer. Command strips and a prayer.
So I am just hoping we can put off Warzone just a little bit. At least until next week. Give us a decent weekend. Yeah. No, yeah, it's more than likely talking about him and Anissa going back and forth. But who am I to say? Damn, I ran out of all my videos. I guess we can do this for a second then while we have the time. We're going to do this every time we have we're waiting for them to start and have like a few minutes running. We've been doing the H3 enemies tier list maker. So what we have on the list is Forgiven, Frenemies, Button, Death to them all, or Death to all of them, and Eel Pit. Eel Pit just basically means they're forgotten. We haven't forgotten, or we haven't forgiven them. We don't really talk about them, but they're just some nobodies. So yeah, that's who goes down here. But then, yeah, these are the rest of them. So let's get back into it. We did this on a stream 2 streams ago, I think, on Monday. But we're gonna keep going. Don't care about what's already here. Just agree with the list as is. But now we have Rice Gum. Rice Gum is definitely going in the Eel Pit. I haven't heard of Rice Gum in a while. I know he was in a relationship, and there was that whole thing with his girlfriend or fiance, her having a miscarriage, I believe. Very sad. But he hasn't really been a topic of discussion, and there was never really a reason to forgive him, I feel like. They did do this tier list on the show. What did their tier list end up looking like? I mean, there is reason to skip a lot of these, I have to say. But we're going to go through every single one because we need to. And it's simple. Like that's why I switched up and created the Eel Pit. Because like Jared Leto, who cares about Jared Leto? Other people can say death to all of them in regards to Jared Leto. But I don't care. Is this Charlie D'Amelio? Feel free to steal it, Alex. I'm gonna hit you in DM later. I have an idea, but I wanted to talk to you about it because you might be able to help me with sourcing a little bit. Just conceptually. Where are we thinking for Charlie D'Amelio? A Dan lookalikes tier list? Yeah. I realize that's what you were talking about, Alex. A Dan lookalike tier list is a great one, but I have an idea I want to run past you. That's going to be hard to source that too, though. Ooh, new IG post? Is it them saying they're finally going live even though we've been waiting on this? We've been waiting on title and thumbnail this whole time? Yep. Live. It's time for me to listen. I can't think of anything clever right now. So I'm going to just say that. I can't think of anything clever right now. Perfect. Well, start it up. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy boy. Is Weed Chat on the lore site? That was my mid-dab thought, LOL. Has the lore site had any big updates yet? or h3lore.com. I don't mean any big updates overall. I just mean, have they had any big additions? Monthly updates. They changed him from friend to enemy and added some new moments. They still haven't fixed the title though. It's time for me to listen. I hope they don't fix it. I hope they leave it like this the entire show. Mike from PA, Harley. Oh, they just added Harley? He's been on before, though. See, they need to make sure they go through and just look at all of the podcasts that have happened before and figure out who has been a friend of the show over time. Ooh, there are updates on the iceberg? Let's see. Anything I can catch just outright. Because it could just be edits to text and stuff because... Oh, we started.
Hello, everybody. It's Ethan Klein, your host of the H3 Show. Today is Friday. The date is 5/23.
Modern look.
All of these tabs starting, but great. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate everybody for stopping in. Remember to like and subscribe if you haven't already. This has been the unofficial H3 waiting room, and I will see you again on Monday. I'll be doing a stream tomorrow for members, more than likely. I didn't do it on Tuesday. I'm very sorry. But I will be back again. I will continue to come back over and 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 over again. But this is for Captain Quasar signing off for now. Looks like a comfortable mattress.